That's good. Well, Fern, 2021 didn't kill us. We're back on podcast.
Yes.
How you been?
Not dead.
That's good. How was Corona?
It was miserable.
It sounded awful from what
Yeah.
you were texting me. Yeah,
Yes, it
that
was bad.
sounds. You good now?
I did watch a lot of 90 Day Fiance, so I don't know if good is the right word.
We've
Are
both
you?
seen that. Me and Henry have both watched 90 Day
Yeah,
Fiance.
I've watched way too much
Oh
of that
hell
fucking
yeah.
show.
Oh God, yeah. It it's so like you're. I thought like TV couldn't get any trashier than like the mid
Yeah,
2000s, and then this show came out.
Yeah, I th-
it's
I th-
fun
I
because
thought the
there's
pinnacle was Flavor of Love. I don't know if they had that in the UK.
yeah we had that.
Really? Okay. Our great American
Yeah,
export.
And you guys have well, Love Island is from where you guys are from, right?
yeah. I
No,
think
I've
Love
never
Island
seen
started.
that.
I've never actually seen Love Island.
I've heard it's awful. I've heard it's just like it's like egos to the max.
Yeah,
We
did you see the Cube? There's the Cube as well. That's like
is
weird.
it
No, the Circle. The Circle.
there's too many to keep up. Anyway, we messed up the intro. Our guests are George and Henry from Ona Snop.
Yay.
What's up?
First clap.
I am.
Hello.
There we go. How you guys doing to this for you guys this evening?
Very well.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm a bit hungover today, but I'm all right.
Good. You guys, how's coronavirus treating you guys over there? Probably just as bad as us.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
I think
highest death rate in regards to population in the world. So yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yay.
Jesus Christ.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
I guess.
We're like 1 and 2 right now. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You guys are in like lockdown.
Number.
purple,
Oh
Or
yeah.
for colors, you guys have numbers, right? You're like level 4.
Yeah. Tier. I think we just got we got rid of the numbers and just made it like full lockdown for everyone now. It's just like don't leave your house, don't do anything.
Oh god.
yeah, there was only one place in the entire country which was on tier 1, which is the Isles of Scilly, which are like these tiny little islands off the coast of Cornwall with like a really low population. That was the only place that got tier 1, and then even that's been wiped. So yeah, everyone's in. I think everyone's technically in 4 now. I don't know. But yeah,
Is that what it is?
basically
All
everyone's on
right.
the same restrictions. I think so. Yeah.
Right. Do you guys have any faith in shows coming back anytime soon?
No.
Yeah.
not for the foreseeable. I
Yeah.
don't think.
We're at front.
So we're not anticipating to like play any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fern and I are. I think Fern and I are with you on that one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have I'm not even. Fuck fall. I don't even think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
How's,
I said I'm not gonna like put like these like dates in the future where I think everything will be better. I'm just gonna take it as it comes now, and then when it's better, it's better. There's
Yeah.
no point like constantly like working towards something that might not happen.
Yeah, that's a good way to handle it. How's the vaccine rollout for you guys?
I mean, they seem to be jabbing a lot of people. All the old
Yeah.
people. So yeah,
What are you saying that your mum's had it? Gump.
yeah, she works for the health service, so she got it the other week, which is pretty cool. But
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
they're
like a
doing like
fluke.
the frontline healthcare workers, like the over 70s at the minute. I think they've done all the people over 80 now. I think they're like doing the over 70.
I think we're
More
like on
people
par
working
with
out.
you guys at this point.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
actually
So
in
we're
line to get my I was gonna say virus. No, I'm actually in line to get my vaccine.
Don't want that.
Because I work at a school, so I'm technically in California. I'm part of 1B of the group, so any day now by March I should be getting my vaccine.
Sick,
You're gonna
man.
feel
Yeah.
you're gonna feel more powerful than the rest of us.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna be
Mm.
hella buff. I'm gonna start going to shows that are happening in California. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you want to go to the one tonight?
Fuck yeah, I am, dude. I'm gonna be there front row,
Is there a show
sneezing on
going on
everyone.
near you tonight?
There's too many
Yes,
shows happening.
there's way too many shows happening in California.
It's
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see that
Tommy was
quite a
telling
lot
me
in
a while
LA.
ago
There's loads of
there's loads
shows.
shit going
Yeah,
on.
fuck him. Those are the kinds of
fucking-
people that we do not hang out with.
Yeah, I
it's
kind
all
of
the,
yeah.
if were people. So here it was pretty much like since I don't know April, people were still throwing shows, and it's like it was the same bands that you would expect to do some dumb shit like that. Did you guys have the same feeling in the UK where if you saw a show happening, you're like, yeah, they'd fucking play that?
I don't think there's been any, to be honest.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess
What?
I guess with us, like, I don't know, there's just like no places like I don't, the US is so much bigger than the UK. Like, you just couldn't get away with it; it would just get shut down. So like, no one's even bothered to try
True.
because like
Yeah.
everyone's so close together. Like, I don't know, people don't really do shows outside and stuff like that because the weather's terrible as well. So
Oh, believe me, these are not shows outside. These shows are not outside.
Okay.
The thing is, like, where we are situated, especially me and Tommy in Orange County, there's a huge anti-masker, anti-vaccine, extremely conservative, very, very QAnon-like group, and those are the kinds of like quote unquote punks, the people that think conservatism is punk, that are throwing the shows. The ones
Yeah,
that are like,
right.
man, punk used to be dangerous. Those are the kinds of people that are throwing these shows, and they just and then they. I don't know. They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's all, and they're usually all like pretty old, like compared to like in their like 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
damn.
Compared to like a band of teenagers and 20-year-olds who are like, yeah, you know what, I don't want
Yeah.
to get my friends sick.
Yeah, I think everyone over here seems to, I mean, like, regardless of what kind of band you're in and what age you are and stuff, everyone's kind of unanimously not doing it. Like, I've not seen a flyer or, like, people talking about a show that they went to or anything like that. So it's, yeah.
Tommy, we're in the wrong
That's good,
country.
I guess.
We're in
They're
the
in the
wrong,
wrong-
dude. That's
Well-
There. Oh, did you see the music festival being thrown in Oklahoma?
No,
No.
Yeah, there's a music festival
Ended.
being thrown in Oklahoma.
Is it as bad as Wisconsin Death Fest?
No, hey, we don't talk shit about Wisconsin Death Fest. I'm sure a lot of people died at that festival too because of it.
Wasn't
Fern,
I
yeah,
saw
There's that video
fucking
of Steel Panther.
Steel Panther with
Steel-
Chris Jericho doing Judas Priest with him. It's fucking hilarious. Like,
It's fucking.
there's like 1,000 people there. It was in December.
Oh god, I fucking hate this. we're never getting out of this. At least the UK probably. Y'all will be fine. The United States is never getting out of this. We're never gonna get out of this. I already accept that.
you guys got that super strain
Yeah,
going on
made
Oh,
over
it.
there.
yeah.
We made it, apparently.
Yeah, I thought I was
originated
clear
here.
because I've had it, but then I was like, oh, there's a new one. I was like, oh, round 2, let's go.
It's like you had the
Yeah,
PlayStation
30
4 and the
30%
PlayStation
more
5
deadly,
comes
they're
out.
saying.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm now looking at. I was trying to find this Oklahoma music festival, but in Oklahoma, don't worry, the medieval fair is still planned April 9th to 11th.
Oh, thank God.
Awesome. I mean, to be
So,
fair, like getting a mass disease amongst everyone is pretty medieval.
Yeah,
Like, if
pretty-
they're trying to do the plague again.
you know,
That's like fucking like legit LARPing, like getting the plague.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck.
we mean it. I want the buboes to show.
I want to be cured by someone just cutting off limbs until I'm better. or,
Yeah,
like,
give me a
putting
leech.
leeches on me. Yeah.
Leeches. Consult the physic and see what like alchemy prescribe. Turns your toes into gold.
Find a wizard and have him make me some cough syrup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be wizards at this medieval fair by the sounds of things.
Have you guys ever been to one?
No,
Yeah,
they don't seem
no,
to be.
actually.
I've never actually seen like again like I've never really seen one advertised over here. I'm sure they do them, but like
Yeah.
I was gonna ask because like
It's like,
I'm
we get
sure
a lot
there's
of like
like
World War II reenactment stuff over here. People love all that. Like,
I was gonna say, I was like, well, like, cause you guys, medieval times was over where you were, and it's
Over
like we
yonder.
already lived through that, and the Americas are like, no, we want knights.
I want knights too.
I want to do
we
this.
want knights and the Black Death,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
the feudal system, and like peasantry, all that shit.
Do you think do you think losing countries had World War II reenactments?
also, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean we have we have a bunch of Civil War reenactments.
Yeah, like way
Yeah,
too many.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's like I don't know. That seems kind of like a stain on our country. That we
People-
probably shouldn't be doing that.
People get way too excited about Civil War reenactments.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that there's anyone who's staging like alternate outcome one? Like that whole man in the
Okay.
high castle shit, where they're like,
I'm gonna
this
I'm
is
gonna
what will
look that
happen
up
if.
now. I'm not entirely sure. That sounds like some alt-right shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
With the
That's
I
stuff.
would
like-
imagine that there's some places where they're like, let's just kind of play this as we wanted it to go. It's like,
let's you know what? We take the cards this time. Yeah. Could you imagine like what's the point of like going to a reenactment where like you know what's gonna happen? You know, it's not like there's like strategy, or it's not like you're like playing Dungeons and Dragons or anything. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna lay on the ground for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
And we're all gonna-
I've never been LARPing before. I've always like at college and stuff. I always seen like the LARPers off in like the campus. They were like dressed like wizards and like warriors and stuff. And I love that shit. I love like sword and sorcery stuff, but I never done it.
Yeah. It's like LARPing, but like depressing.
there was a big scene for there was like a couple of university Quidditch societies.
I was just going to say that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you see that a lot in Leeds. Lots of people playing Quidditch in the park.
Really?
Yeah, it's really popular.
People on like mop, like really tatty wizard hats on, just, like chucking a tennis ball around.
Our school, Fern and I is my alumni where Fern is now. That feels weird to say. We have the only program in the United States that's an English class that is strictly Harry Potter.
What we do?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an English class where you just read the Harry Potter books.
I'm dropping out.
Nice.
I don't need this shit.
And I was like, you know, I gotta read 8 books? That's not terrible. And then you get to watch the movies at the end of the semester. Honestly, doesn't sound that bad.
I've only watched like 2 of the movies, and I've read like maybe half of one of the books. I didn't really like it.
Is Harry Potter like bigger out there than it is here?
It's really popular here. I mean, I don't know about in the States,
Yeah.
but
pretty-
Yeah, there's a lot of like
popular.
tourist stuff. I mean, like as you can imagine, there's like loads of tourist stuff over here as well. Like in King's Cross train station in London,
Oh
there's
yeah.
like the platform 9 3/4 wall with like half a fucking trolley in it, and there's like
Yeah.
always a huge queue for people to like go up to it and pretend that they're through the wall.
I'd
people
feel
run
so
into it.
bad for the people that like actually need to take that train station.
I mean, it's like I think it's probably the biggest station in the country, maybe apart from like one of the other ones in London. It's fucking enormous. So like, fortunately, it's kind of tucked away in a corner because I think
okay.
the original place of it got moved. They basically just moved the like half a trolley to like a quieter bit, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, there it is." But it's not.
It's like the very first Starbucks in Seattle. Like there's always a huge line, but you go inside and it's just a regular Starbucks. It's so disappointing.
They have different logos
Yeah.
on the shirts, but it's just a normal Starbucks. Same like and like the same whatever 2020 menu. It's not like you can get like a cup of black coffee for 7 cents or whatever. Like it's like now you gotta get just normal shit.
Yeah, we
Like,
went
yeah,
to the we went to the Twin Peaks diner in like near Seattle when we were on tour, and that was like fucking like $6 or $7 for a tepid mug of coffee.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of tour, how I met you guys on that your US tour. You played LA 5 times.
I think it was 4 in total. It was like so we did the show at Catch One with Jakobsy, and then we played in
the Boulevard.
so we played the Boulevard, and then we
Oh,
played,
sorry,
we played in
Unfair Oaks was first. Yeah.
Yeah, so we played Unfair Oaks, then the Boulevard, and then the Rec Centre. So yeah,
The
4
Rec
times in
Centre.
LA.
You guys
And we played
went-
Victorville, which is apparently basically LA as well, but
Then you
for all intents and purposes.
I remember you
it
guys
was
were
not.
like LA, drive to Arizona real quick, come back and play like LA from you guys played
Yeah.
everywhere you possibly probably could in LA
Yeah.
as a
It was
fast.
good. I feel like we got a good like we got the luxury of being able to play all of the sick places in LA that usually you'd only get to play one of them, be somewhere else kind of thing.
Is there a
Yeah,
reason why
it was great.
is there a reason why you guys ended up in LA for so long?
I think it was to do with like when we were booking the tour, because we didn't really know that many people. We were kind of just frantically reaching out to like a bunch of different people. So
Yeah.
Tyler from Sixbury Banther gave me a big list of people to contact in LA, and like a lot of them I'd fire messages to, and then they'd take like a month or two to get back to me. So I was getting in touch with all sorts of different people, and one of the first ones we got sorted was the one at Catch One, and then someone else said that they could do us a show at the Rec Center, which was on the Wednesday. So we basically had this big, like, we start in LA on the Saturday, and then we have to get back to LA on the Wednesday. And then we were like, well, we could just play in LA a couple of more times if people will have us. Because I think we ended up playing in like different bits of LA. I mean, I guess like Pasadena's obviously like not LA, and then Catch One is kind of like more of a big venue with like a huge PA and a stage kind of thing. Unfair Oaks to somebody's house. There's the Boulevard as well, and the Rec Center too. So yeah, like weirdly, I think it worked because like the shows are all pretty busy, and I think because we played with, like, I mean, obviously the one at Catch One was with Jakobsi, so obviously there was loads of people there to see them. And then I think we were billed as playing with Fractured at Unfair Oaks, who pulled out, and then like the one at the Boulevard was going to be with Cave State, who pulled out, and then and then the one at the Rec Center was going to be with Stapled Shut, who also pulled out. But I think people just turned up being like, these bands are going to play. So
that's a common thing in LA that I've heard. Our Fern and I, we play in another band with our friend Hugo, who he said that he went to a show because Duke Nukem Forever was billed, and they were never there. They were never going to show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen so much here. But I read loads. I listened to Goner. I was listening to their demo on YouTube the other day, and all the comments were like, I wanted to see this band, but the show they were supposed to play, they didn't show up.
I guess they really they stick to their band name then.
I guess so, yeah.
We're just gone, dude.
But if they were gone, that implies they were there in the first place. Like they turned up for 10 minutes and they were like, let's go.
Nah, these guys look like fools. Let's leave.
We've been spotted. Run, boys.
Yeah.
But
what was weird about the Stapled Shut thing that was strange is that they pulled out of the gig on the Wednesday in LA, which is where they're from, and then like we played with them on the Friday in Sacramento, which is like a 6-hour drive away, and they made it up there. Although their singer got lost, like I think he'd gone off to get food in town or something like that. And then he didn't turn up in time for their set, so they just played it without him. Then he turned back up afterwards, being like, "Guys, you'll never guess where I've been." Just like, where the fuck were you?
I love like should we push it back? Ah, fuck him.
Yeah.
He just comes back with a bag of McDonald's.
It was really funny because there was like a photo that was taken at the end of the gig, and he was being like really particular about how like where everyone was standing.
He didn't use the flash, like he was like gutted and
that was
making them take it again. It's like, you weren't even here, man. Like
that's a power move on the promoter though. Is like you got Stapled Shut and they'd be like, hey, you know what? Is he here or not? You got to get on stage. They supposed to close?
I think they played after us, and I think just before Godstomp. I think Godstomper ended up playing.
Yeah, Godstomper played last, I think. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you guys had a pretty good show then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. That show was one of the best, I think.
Nice.
There was like
it was fun.
2 battle sets, which are like a novelty for us because nobody really does them over here.
Really?
So it was like 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Again, just a weird thing that nobody ever does them.
Take it. Start doing them. Oh well, not now, obviously.
Oh, no. Right
not now.
We've
right
got
now,
no
it's a battle
endorsement to do shows now. You heard it here first.
No. It's a battle set, but it's a battle versus Corona.
Yeah.
My idea is I want to see battle sets between bands that hate each other.
So it's like an actual
because
battle.
it's always like friends, and then they like do the fake beef online, and it's funny and whatever. But like I want to see bands that legitimately hate each other do it. Everyone's got beef, right? I don't talk about it, but everyone's got like a band or two that they're not fond of. I'd love to see just bands like hash it out.
It could be interesting. Like I guess like both band would then like try and play like as hard as they could to like prove themselves or whatever. So it could end up being good for the crowd, like unless they just actually start fighting.
Which again, maybe good for the crowd.
I think that's what Tommy wants. He wants to see fights.
Then we get and then you get the applause meter out, and then whoever has the quietest applause gets taken out back and shot. Kidding.
This all sounds like stuff from our old singer who didn't make it to the States, but this is the kind of shit he would have been pretty good at.
Was he just like, yo, we could kill this other band right now and take their shit?
He liked fighting.
What?
But, not with anyone like at shows, but he was like into like boxing and stuff, and like what else did he used to do, George? Like he used to he was a bit interesting guy.
Yeah, he's
wherever he is
whole
now.
Kettle of fish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's not dead. We
know where he is now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sort of.
where you
Yeah.
There was a while, like way before Corrupt Vision was named Corrupt Vision, we were called Force Identity, and this was before Tommy joined the band. I assembled like a group of ragtag like musicians, and we found out that there was another band already called Force Identity from LA, and they messaged us saying that, oh, we have copyright for this, and you need to change your name or we're gonna sue. And my bassist at the time was like, man, fuck those fools. Like, we don't need to change their name or anything. Like, we're fine. Just we'll just keep the name, keep playing shows as Forced Identity. And then they kept messaging us. And then my bassist said, all we have to do is fight them. And if we win, we get to keep the name. And I said, no, I don't want to fist fight another band. And then he said, it happens all the time in LA. There used to be a band called, oh man, I don't remember what the band was called, but it was like an oi band and a ska band. They had the same name. They fought each other, and I think the oi band kept the name.
They just went.
It makes sense that the oi band won, to be fair, between the ska band.
I just think the ska band would have more people though, but yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. It means that the ska band would have to stand up and like bloody mouthed or their teeth hanging out, being like, "You guys get to keep the name. Great fight, well done." Like hobbling off with like broken knees and
so
stuff.
It's a thing that happens in LA. Like bands, it's a thing apparently.
So what we did instead was we just decided, all right, we're gonna change the name because we're too close to each other. It's gonna get confused. Like we still have access to all the social medias we made for Forced Identity, and we were getting like tagged in their shows, which I thought was just funny.
Yeah.
Like we took the
like nefarious purposes.
We took the Instagram, the Tumblr, the Twitter,
everything you could.
Yeah.
With the name Forced Identity.
Yeah.
Every email address. Instagram, Bandcamp. Yeah, we made it apps, so they have to like add like Forced Identity LA or like Forced Identity Official to everything, and we're just sitting on it. We're not even using it.
It's so fucking funny. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent like a night get the Live Nation. All right, get the Last FM. All right, get the MySpace, get the SoundCloud. It was just like get every possible thing.
Yeah. Oh man, I should look into those accounts and see what they're doing.
Tagged.
Just put like their artwork on the accounts and just start posting as if it is them.
Oh. Oh fuck! What else am I doing inside?
The other book them on shows.
Oh shit!
Oh god, that's cool.
Dude.
So I made it. Every time I saw one of their stickers in a bar, I would just cover it with the Corrupt Vision one.
Fuck, that's petty. Okay, that's petty right there.
I think there was a time where we were at the merch booth, and I think we were both sitting next to him, and we saw one, and I just went, snapped it. Yeah, that's Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we got the trademark, and then like I looked into like trademarks, and I was like, you guys don't have shit.
Yeah, that's what they said. They had the trademark of the word Forced Identity.
Where the fuck do you register that?
I don't know.
The whole of trademark.
I looked in like there's like an American trademark like thing that you can search any logo that's trademarked, and then I kept searching Forced Identity and nothing showed up, and I was like, y'all didn't pay the $100 to trademark this. Get out of here. So how's the album getting received for you guys?
Well, by all accounts,
pretty good. Yeah. Thanks for putting it out.
Welcome. Yeah, to completely pivot, but it's been I don't mean to flex, but it's been the best vinyl record we've ever pressed. So I'm very happy to have worked with you guys.
That's good.
That's
I'm
awesome.
very, very glad that you agreed to be
I love you guys out here. So whenever 5 years when you can fly back out,
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we
I'm really glad
definitely
that we
wanna
managed
come
to get
back.
over. Yeah, we're really
have
glad
you
we
guys.
managed to get
How's
over
it?
when we
How's it
did.
received over in where you guys are from?
Yeah, people seem happy. I think people that seemed like they like the other stuff seem to like this stuff too. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think first because like we
You guys get your
haven't.
records yet?
No, that's the thing.
No,
I've
no,
not
no.
seen a physical copy of them yet, and also I
They
think
haven't.
because
They haven't shipped yet. They haven't.
they're
You guys
ship-
haven't gotten them.
they're
Oh yeah,
shipping-
because you
I
got to
think
deal
they've
with all the
shipped them
Brexit
already.
bullshit.
It's basically because the plant was like, oh, we can't send them to you because we don't know if couriers will bring them to you because of Brexit, because that all changed on the 1st of January. And I think the
Wow.
records were going to get sent like a week or two after.
Life
So they
got
were just
even
like,
worse.
So
Yeah.
they're all sitting with Lit.
yeah, Nick and Mark, yeah. But I think that, as I say, they sent me a picture of the box. So I assume we'll get them next week. So I think as a result of us not having like played gigs or like selling them ourselves, we've not had as much feedback on it as we usually would, because usually we'd like play a couple of gigs and people would be like, hey, nice music that you did recently, and or like buy copies of it off us or whatever. But we haven't had that recently. So I guess basically, like, if you've had any nice emails about it, or the Lixiviat guys have, then that's probably the extent of it. And YouTube comments as well.
How do you pronounce the
it's-
label?
I think it's Lixiviat. I mean, that's
Lixiviat.
how I've been pronouncing it, but
I
it's
don't know.
probably wrong.
I don't know.
I hate reading it because I'm like I don't know how to spell it. So what I do is I just like at like because I was like tagging them, I'd just be like at LIX and hope it shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of many other words in English or French or anything else for that matter that's got LIX at the start.
That's like my friend Dustin had a record label that was 1849 Records, and I would always get the number wrong. I'd be like, oh, it's 1949. No, it's not 1849. Not 1049.
You don't even know the number for the sake of the story.
Yeah, I don't even know that's how like
Yeah.
All right.
So ephemeral the number turns out.
yeah, it's like I don't. Now I gotta look. Now I gotta look it up.
Watch it not even be a set of numbers.
Come on, Dustin, don't film me now. Son of a. Oh. No, I don't know it. This is like if your record label could be like as soon as if it has numbers or like symbols in it, I'm gonna fucking forget it. But your label name could be like piss shit fuck records. I'll be like, yeah, dude, fucking
Amazing.
rattle that off. But yeah, if it's like you got a number,
Is
in
that
it, I'm
already
like,
a label?
I
Piss
would
Shit
remember
Fuck
that. To be
Records?
fair, that's a pretty good name.
It's
Piss, shit, fuck,
the re-
records.
and the record label is 1859 Records. That shows you how often I forget it.
No, there is not. Any
Why is your
called-
label not called that? That would be way better than No Time, I think.
There is
If,
there is a band called Piss Shit
Shit,
Fuck.
It's yeah.
It's the start of the it's that from the Blink-182 song, isn't it?
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt.
Asshole.
Oh, sorry, I
motherfucker.
can't
Yeah.
say that.
You guys can, we can't.
There
Yeah,
is-
okay, yeah, we can say that. That's fine.
Wait, why can't I say it?
You guys.
I know.
dropped
First
you
time I
guys-
went to the States, I got told off for saying it, and I didn't know it was such a problem.
Oh,
You guys drop it over there like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like
Same in
second to
Australia
Australians.
too.
oh. Speaking of
In Australia,
Australia,
it's just like
there's a record
Yeah,
label called
that's what the-
Shitwank Records in Australia.
I like that.
that's all.
Wank.
This is one of the.
There's a band from Scotland called Deathwank that we've played a couple. It's like a noise. Was it like a noise, George?
Yeah, it's
Like
like
a guy wearing a fucking horse mask, like trying to fight the other members of the band or something.
Oh my god.
yeah, it's I put them on once, and it was a gig where there was like maybe like 5 or 6
Yes.
people came, and it landed really, like, I think they played really late, and yeah, there was just loads of guys in balaclavas in a pile just being like ah! to like 5 or 6 people. It's terrible.
There was that other time though. There was that other time they played where it was like one guy wearing a horse mask shouting over like backing track, and then a guy like dressed as like is it a luchador in the
Oh,
background.
that was that petrol horse band. That was that gig that we played
Oh, yeah.
with Party Cannon. And there was the
Yeah,
guy
never
dressed
mind,
as
sorry,
like
wrong.
Charles Bronson doing the Macarena.
What the fuck is happening over there in the UK?
There's a video of that like on Henry's YouTube channel. If that sounds weird, yeah, like a guy dressed as Charles Bronson doing the Macarena.
Yeah, I'll send you it. I
Send
realize
it in
now I've
Discord,
named it
please.
wrong.
Send it on Discord,
Yeah, yeah.
please.
Yeah. Can I do that? I'll do that. I'll try and do that now.
Yeah.
One
Nice.
sec.
Also, I sent
What,
Passenger of Shit off of Shit Wink Records, and it's this album artwork is horrific. I'm glad it's censored though.
It's like Passenger of Shit is like speedcore, isn't it? It's like it's basically just like really really fast breakcore where they've turned the tempo up. So it just sounds like
I can't listen to
helicopters.
it. I can't listen to it right now because if I do, you would hear it like in the podcast, like over all of us, because I'm recording that's how I'm recording it right now.
And I don't want to get sued by Passenger of Shit.
Yeah.
Would that happen? Well, I don't know actually. I guess it would be up to Passenger of Shit. Do you reckon they're the kind of person that wants to get involved in legal battles?
Like Ian McKay and Discord.
Maybe it's the same
That
person.
guy, he's too wound up in property. Like, he's too busy for us. Or so I've been told.
Do you think he had Google alerts like for Discord records, and then like I don't know when Discord came out in like I don't know 2014. I could be way wrong with that. It just like skyrocketed. He's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna steal so many 7-inches, and then it's like, oh no, it's fucking video games. Oh god. And I think what was that band Deathwink? They should do a show with Crywank.
Oh, that guy's like from around here as well.
Yeah. People love him out here.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I remember he was at a house party next door to the house I lived in like 5 years ago, and he told someone that he was in this band Crywank, and like he got like laughed out the door.
He that other guy that was in Crywank was also in that Denim and Leather band as well. He was like they were like the drummer from Denim and Leather was also in Crywank, I think, but I don't know like what he did. But I just saw a picture of them.
I've never listened to Crywank, so I don't really know what it sounds like. I mean, I can imagine it sounds like kind of emo just from the name, but
It's like sad acoustic like folk punk type music.
oh, okay. All right, I sent you Deathwank. That's in there now. I finally figured out how to send it. You can see the guy, the wrestler dude.
I can't. I want to play it so badly, but I can't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Save it for later, but
I guarantee they will not sue you.
No, it's not that it gets sued or not. That I'm recording my computer audio, so if I play it, it's just gonna blast, and I have to like cut it up and edit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll describe it for you, Fern. There's a man just posted up as Charles Bronson, just looking all hard, crossed arms, and then next to him is a man just screaming in a horse mask. He's getting it though.
I want more joke bands. Wait, is this a joke band or are they serious?
Yeah.
Okay, I want more joke bands.
There's to be fair actually in I think in Yorkshire there's like they're kind of overrepresented. There's so many like kind of extreme music stupid bands. Like there was a band from Leeds called the Grindcore Cake Makers who basically their deal was that they had like an easy bake oven and like they'd play this really awful like drum machine, agoraphobic nosebleed style shit. And someone would attempt to make cake at the same time, but like it was rubbish. Like the music was really bad, and they didn't make cake.
They didn't even make cake. They just put fucking whipped cream in hot dog buns.
Yeah, it was just a mess. It was like you don't. This is not grindcore, and you have not made cake.
This is not grindcore, and this is not cake.
Yeah.
I know there's a band over there called Mouse Smasher.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. They're from here as well.
They're our friends. Yeah.
And is Cockroach a joke band or are they serious?
They're a serious band.
Wow.
I love Cockroach.
I mean, they're like a serious band that has jokey lyrics, but I guess you define serious band by the fact that like Well, I don't know
Yeah.
actually. Maybe they
Like,
are a
the
joke
band
band.
isn't like there's no gimmick. Like they are just playing like tunes. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's not serious. Like they had like a last show when the singer moved to Australia for a year, and they brought like a snow machine and like loads of like air horns and stuff like that. And then he got
Yeah.
really into like getting naked when they played and stuff. So like, you know,
Oh god.
still, yeah, well, like he kind of everyone was like, can you like no one wants to see you naked. Like I kind of just want to watch the band without having to see like in your balls
Yeah.
dangling around.
That snow machine ended up getting left at my house for like 2 years. No, I don't have it anymore. I was like, Danny, if you don't come and get the snow machine, I'm just going to leave it outside.
Oh my
Like
god.
you have a choice.
I like
Tommy,
the
I
idea
take that
of-
back. I don't want more joke bands. I don't want more joke
Yeah.
bands.
I like
You guys just put out the salt tape, right?
yeah.
So Sulk is half of Cockroach with Rich from Afternoon Gents on vocals.
I did not know that. I only
really?
was communicating with Rich.
Yeah, it's Rich from the Gents. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see them play. That should be cool.
Yeah, I had he had posted like I think they were practicing. I was like, yo, it's really sick. When you guys get music, let me know. And then like 4 months later, he just texted me out of the blue. I was like, yo, it's out. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, yo, let me put this out on tape. And he's like, okay. And
They've done a song on that that's like a cover of like a Gabba song, or like a
They've got the Mossel Man to do guest vocals, which is like a
it's like a Dutch like hardcore in the the electronic sense like song.
oh fuck
Like,
yeah. They're a very good band.
yeah, man.
Is Leeds like the spot for like extreme music in the UK?
I guess
Oh,
there's
it's
quite a
nice.
lot of people.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's
I would
weird.
say so. I would say so.
It probably-
In terms of pure volume of bands,
Yeah.
I'd say so. Like for
Yeah.
bands in the
That's
kind of
why I
like
moved to
hardcore and hardcore punk, grindcore. Like I think probably like in terms of sheer number of people up for it, in terms of different genres, then I'd say so.
Is it
Yeah.
just because everyone was like friends with each other and just started bands and it just kind of like it's just so interesting that it's like like you find like a band from the UK and like 9 times out of 10 they're from Leeds.
I guess that's
Is
true.
it-
Yeah.
You guys all just like
Yeah,
friends
I
with
think
each other and
It's like, I mean, I think Leeds has got like a really long history of like punk bands and sort of general like counterculture stuff. Like that band Gang of Four are from Leeds, and there's like that punk band Abrasive Wheels.
do you think it's like just everyone's
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm into this, so now I'm into this. Well, let's start a
yeah.
band, and then
And I think a lot of people who start bands end up moving here as well. Like, do you know that band Voorhees? They're like the hardcore band Voorhees.
Yeah, I do.
yeah,
Yeah, so they I think they're originally from like Durham, Newcastle kind of
Yeah,
area, but a lot of them moved down here and then sort of started like offshoot bands. And I think basically like those people just started forming bands with people who had just moved to the city kind of thing. And I don't think that's ever really stopped. And that's kind of where we're at now, I think, is that like typically that you'll see bands where like a couple of people have moved to a city and then like some older people in bands will be like, oh, would you like to start a band kind of thing? And then that'll just sort of snowball on.
Yes, yeah. There's like a good range of stuff as well. I don't know, like, you guys heard of the band The Flex?
I don't believe I'm familiar with them. Are
Like
they
a
from?
proper like 80s kind of hardcore punk style band, but they got really big over in the US and stuff. And they're like a Leeds band, but like I think only one of the guys is from Leeds. Like that. That's kind of seems to be how it goes here. Like there'll be like one person that's from Leeds, and then everyone else has just sort of appeared at some point.
Where
Yeah, 'cause I mean, neither of us are from
The
Leeds.
Gents, yeah, I'm from the south of England.
Yeah, I'm from like the middle. So I think we both moved here for like university, and then that thing basically happened where we just kind of met people who already lived here, and started bands with them, and yeah, kind of snowballed.
So you
Who else
guys,
is there then?
so do you guys live close to each other?
About 2 minutes.
Yeah,
They're all how far is everyone from each other like band wise?
so all of Ona Snop apart from our singer live literally like within 10 minutes walking distance, as is our practice room. The singer lives like a 15-minute drive
15-minute
away.
drive?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not terrible.
And then like the guys, so the guitar player from Gents lives over the road from Henry.
Oh yeah, I can see him in his pants in his kitchen half the time. Like, let's see if I can see him now. No, I can't see him right now, but he's normally in his pants.
Yeah. So but I think pretty much everybody in our sort of like general, like mates and bands conglomerate type of thing all live within like a sort of 15-20 minute walk. Apart from Warren, who sings in Ona Snop, he lives in Batley, which is like 20 minutes away from Leeds.
That's not terrible.
No.
Relatively close.
Yeah.
I mean, loads of the bands that we have like gone on tour with, or like are friends with in other cities, like most of them don't even live in that city anymore, and they, like I think that's a thing for like the band Shiennes, the French band that we were on tour with.
Yeah.
When we came over, so like none of them live in the city where the band is based.
Oh.
So they all live like like 4 or 5 hours away from each other in different bits of France.
Like, was it?
Jesus Christ.
Michaud lives in Bordeaux. That's like they're like opposite ends of the country, pretty much. Like west to east. Like yeah. And France is obviously not that big, but pretty big for a European country anyway.
Yeah,
like an 8-hour drive or something, 9-hour drive.
From the both sides.
I think so. Yeah, from where they are to where the other place is.
That
one of them's like southwest, and then like it's kind of one's like kind of middle east. Like
we had friends who we went on tour years ago with Fern's old kind of Fern's first band. They were called High Tension, and our friends were in this band called Low Cash Ninjas, and half of them lived in one state and the other half lived in the other state, but they lived on the Navajo reservation, so technically the reservation expanded over Arizona and New Mexico. But they still technically lived in 2 separate states, and it was like a 3-hour drive between them, Fern?
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how quickly they drive.
And that was when High Tension was all Orange County members, and we were even like, we can't even fucking get together
for like a 15-minute drive. We can't even get together to practice.
Yeah, and now Corrupt Vision is is OC and LA.
Yeah, that's at least an hour and a half between us, right there.
Yeah, I mean the drummer from the Afternoon Gentlemen lives in Switzerland and has done for like the last 5 or 6 years or something.
He's I think you're telling me about him. Yeah, he's the dog walker.
Oh,
the dog walker.
That's Graham from Endless Swarm.
Oh, yeah.
Smith is Mr. Nasty Face, the drummer of Gents. He's a Nasty Face. You know Nasty Face? Like the cool grind band?
Yeah.
That's him. And he lives in Switzerland, and Lord knows what he does over there.
Smokes a lot of weed and dubs gore grind tapes. I think that's his.
Yeah, smokes a lot of weed and drinks loads of like homebrew beer and
yeah,
that can be good for you.
Swiss farmer booze.
He sent me a photo yesterday that he was drinking a beer called Side Eye, and he said, "I feel like I have a side eye now."
If he looks back and it says cyanide, like, oh no,
what have I done?
Yeah.
Shit will fuck you up, man.
I think he's fine. Hello?
So we like to ask the people who we have on here, do they believe in Bigfoot? Now, I understand that Bigfoot is very much an American thing. Do you guys have any cryptids that are specific to your area?
I guess
so,
the closest thing would be like Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yeah. So, but there's also a thing. So there's the Loch Ness Monster, which is like a Scottish thing. But there's also, I don't know if you'll have had this, but like in sort of like smaller areas of the UK, there's always rumours of big cats wandering around.
I have heard of that, yeah.
The town that I went to school in, which is called Sleaford, there was basically the Beast of Sleaford, which was like apparently a panther that there was sightings of, and
what?
And Callum was telling me that in in Halifax as well, outside the Peace Hall. Apparently, recently there's been like claims that someone spotted like a panther roaming around at night, and I've heard like loads of other people just talk about like
definitely just a fox.
yeah, or just like a cat, because someone was like it's been captured with really old CCTV technology. But there's I think the cryptozoology thing, like largely in the UK, just consists of people seeing animals and mistaking them to being larger than they are.
Like, oh shit, that's
being like,
that's
oh
a,
fuck,
that's a big ass cat.
It's the beast of Sleaford.
Bigfoot lives in my house.
Yeah.
I live with a person from Florida who is a beast of a human. They're a monster. They're a nightmare. They love hardcore, and they never stop fucking talking about it.
You guys.
I'm actually sat in their room now on their couch, and I mean they have a Celtic Frost pillow, which is metal, and I like Celtic Frost.
Oh, Celtic Frost is fucking great.
Are they in there right now? Can they hear you talking shit?
No, they're at work.
Oh, thank goodness. Is this the beast?
Yeah. Don't tell them I said that. But
are you guys sure that you're not just looking at big ass cats?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the thing is that I'm pretty sure that in most of these cases it's just a big cat, but it just seems to be a thing that like loads of people have told me, like, oh yeah, the town where I went to school, there's rumors of like the beast of ... wherever they went to school, just like roaming around.
It's kind of sick. It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
The beast of like Laguna Niguel or whatever.
But all our place names are incredibly boring. It'd be like the beast of Mythelmroyd, or like the beast of Halifax. Or just like.
So what about the owl man? That's not a. It says it's from Cornwall, England.
I've not heard of the owl man. Although they're in Leeds, there are loads of golden owls.
That's true,
Isn't that
actually.
right,
Yeah, there was a lot of golden owls on statues in the city centre. I've never heard of the owl man, but I guess Cornwall is like really far away from the bit of England that we're in. So to get to Cornwall, it's like
isolated.
It's like a 9 or 8 hour drive down like country road. Like you basically drive as far as the motorway will take you, and then you've got to go on these like back roads for fucking ages to get there. But it's nice. It's nice down there.
You know what? That maybe explains why the owl man is only sighted in Cornwall.
Yeah, because his transport links, his bus pass won't get him further than Truro.
He can't get on a train. He can't.
Yeah,
he's got
Rash Decisioner from Cornwall, actually. Tommy.
Okay. See, here's the thing. I can barely place cities in California next to each other, and like it's like to me like the UK, it's taking me like years to realize that all of this shit is not next to each other. I didn't, I would, because I always see all these bands just like going out and playing with each other. It's like London's not that far from Manchester. It's like what, 5 hours?
It's even less, like 3 hours.
It's like I don't realize that. Yeah, I don't realize.
Yeah,
like,
it's really not far. Like the UK is like England, especially. It's tiny. Like we could fit into like any one state except for maybe in like the northeast of this. Like you could fit England in Texas probably like 8 times.
Yeah, it's pretty small. You can get from the top to the bottom in like not very long. But
there's probably more people here than there are in Texas. There's like nearly 70 million people in England or in the UK. Is it England or UK? Yeah, a lot of people.
So you guys are just on top. You're on top of
which
each
are in
other.
London.
Is there
It's kind of.
You guys have like houses, condos, apartments? What's kind of the normal like kind of living situation?
Just like red brick terraced houses, basically.
Yeah, like terraced houses.
Houses that are all just joined onto each other.
Yeah, and you can hear your neighbours like doing stuff all the time, like through the walls.
Yeah.
And you don't know where it's coming
from.
from.
Around here all have 4 floors as well. It's really weird. Like you think, like you say that to someone who is not familiar with what the housing's like around here, and they're just like, "Wow, 4 floors! That sounds crazy." But it's literally like a room on top of a room on top of a room on top of a room kind of thing. Yeah, and that's what my house and Henry's house is like.
Is it? So you just share It's 4 tenants.
So in the house that I live in, I live with my girlfriend, and then Henry lives here with Ben, and
with Bigfoot.
but, yeah.
Bigfoot. Wait, so are you guys on separate floors?
We
No,
were.
but
I'm going to
rooms
give
are
you a
all-
video tour of my house now if I can figure it out. Hold up.
Ona Snop cribs.
Yeah.
I actually
Oh, no,
was
I didn't.
test editing like how to make like an MTV Cribs because I wanted to make a video like that for No Time for
Yeah.
you show off like the No
Tapes.
Time warehouse. And I think
So-
I think I got it. I think I got it down.
It'll be with the yeah.
I can't
we
remember
make
the other
we make the
pictures.
whole segment in just my bedroom because that's all there is. It's like, oh, here's the garage where I keep my packing material.
people will love that. Trust me.
I
Oh,
would.
this is an oddly specific American thing, but here, let me send it. I gotta look it up though.
So going back to it, if you sent me a blank map of the UK, I cannot place a single city on it.
Bro, you give me a blank map of Orange County and I can't place a single city.
Oh my god, yeah. I every once in a while I try to keep fresh and try to name off all the cities in Orange County in my head, and I can't.
What happened with your flight to Manchester, Tommy? Did you have that
Right.
book?
Yeah, so that was fucking awful. Yeah, I don't know why I held out for hope for so long that I was gonna be able to go. I was like, I'm literally doing the worst possible thing you could be doing, which is traveling internationally to a music festival. To the UK of all places. Like it was like I don't like this cannot be just cough in my mouth at that point. You know, it's like how I I was
the Isle of infected saliva and depression.
once
Land of the dead.
Yeah, Land of the Dead.
they so I have essentially a gift certificate
Oh, that's good.
to
You can come
use.
next time.
Yeah, so if everything works out, I'm gonna be trying to go to Toxic What's It Fest in Hastings. That'll be in September, but I'm not even gonna bother trying to book a flight. So
what have they rescheduled Manchester Punk Fest to September this year?
Did they?
Oh no, I thought that's what you just said. So they're
Toxic Watts Festival. It's a smaller festival, but it's put on by Toxic Watts It Records in the Hastings.
Oh right,
okay.
I've not heard of that.
And they're putting out Fern and I's band out in the UK. So
fair.
I'd love to go.
Any better, Hastings is nowhere near Leeds.
But yeah, no, that's when I was like, Graham from Endless Storm wanted to hang out when I was in Manchester, and I was like, I'm only here for 3 days. There's no way I can make it to Scotland, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd love for Corrupt Vision to play the festival since we're on that label, but I have no faith. I personally don't think it will happen. I mean, it's the middle of September, but
yeah.
I have no faith in either of our governments. So.
Well, Tommy, here's my rebuttal to that.
Really doubtful stuff's gonna happen.
Tommy, here's my rebuttal to that. When I was in Japan, I took a 4-hour train ride to go hang out with the dudes from Brainwash Victim for 2 days, and then I went back to Tokyo.
Here's the thing. When I was originally supposed to go to Manchester Punk Festival, which was the worst, like, after now thinking about it, was, like, such a terrible idea, like, even, like, before coronavirus, because, like, I was in the middle of finals when that would have happened. It was, like, right before finals. And I was only going for literally the weekend. So it's like doing, like, 24 hours. I was doing, like, 48 hours of traveling for, like, a 4-day trip.
Damn.
Like, it was going to be, like, I was leaving on Wednesday and then coming back, like, Monday. I would have missed like 2 days of school.
Yeah,
but
and that the jet lag from that particular journey as well.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess the one that we did was quite similar. Like it fucks you up for like a good few days. Like I remember after the Catch One gig we played, like I was talking to somebody in the Airbnb and I literally I never did. I just fell asleep like mid conversation.
Oh Jesus!
Literally just had to be like laid out on the bed. And there's a video of me snoring in slow motion. Yeah. I was like, fucking dead to the world. It's crazy.
My plan was to just not like. It was basically, I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna acclimate in 4 days to Manchester time. So it was just gonna be like, I was gonna get up at whatever hour I was and just like, I don't know, chug just a bunch of caffeine and then just go do the thing and then come back and pass out. I don't even know, because it's 8 hours ahead, so that means like midnight over there. I would have been like, that's only what, 4 o'clock here. I would have been all sorts of wired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Manchester Punk Festival actually, it goes like, it runs after like 11. There's like an after show and bands play until like 3 in the morning, I think. So maybe you would have been all right in that respect. You could have just gone to like the after stuff, and it would have been kind of normal for you.
It would have been like, oh, this is like going to matinee right now.
Yeah. Lovely weather we're having.
This is great. How you guys doing this morning? But yeah, I was super bummed because that would have been my first time leaving America, and but you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that I didn't lose out on the ticket, but but I think I have to spend the thing before the end of next year. So I'm hoping I can at least either someone in my family or like a friend or at least can get some value out of it, because it was like a $700 ticket.
Yeah. Were you flying to Manchester?
Yeah, I was flying straight into Manchester. I was gonna get picked up by my friend Bobby from Wadi, and we were gonna stay in his flat. And then he apparently was like, he said he was like a 20-minute walk from like everything going on. I was like, oh, that's fine. And then another one of his friends who's in his same band was like, are you staying with Bobby? Are you sure about that? And I was like, yeah, he's gonna be really nice. He said we'll cook and we'll do all the, like, I really wanted to go to Poundland.
Hell yeah.
It's like we'll go to
Poundland. Fucking right. That Poundland is awesome.
It's like, yeah, I was like, I want to go to Poundland. I want to get all the cheap chocolate and chips, and he's not vegan vegetarian. He eats he has a normal diet. So I was like, that's what I am, because everyone else I knew in Manchester was vegan except Bobby. So I was like, all right, we can go eat like, all the garbage food together. And then his bandmate described it as his flat's a little bit stabby. I was like, oh, like is there like a lot of bushes that'll like prick you when you walk through them? Or like maybe there's like a bunch of cobblestone, you might twist an ankle. He's like, no, you might get stabbed. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was going to say, like, staying in like a Manchester crust house as your first night outside of the States is like baptism of fire.
Yeah, I just love the description of it's a bit stabby.
So a British stereotype that.
Yeah, it's a bit stabby. I was like, oh, twist an ankle? Like, no, you'll die.
You might get. That's what my dad always used to say to me when I used to go hang out with my friends when I was a teenager. He used to say, before I leave, he used to say, "Don't get stabbed."
Okay.
That's because aren't knives like the form of weapon over there because you guys don't have guns?
Yeah, you've got to be into close combat.
Yeah, I always hear about knife attacks are insane in the UK compared to here, because we just.
It's like more. I would say it's mostly like kind of focused in London.
Okay.
And it's kind of one of these things where it's like I think you got to be involved in some sort of situation to sort of kind of find yourself getting stabbed. Like, it's like, I don't know, if you like keep yourself to yourself, you're not really pissing anyone off. You're normally fine, unless you come across like a maniac or whatever. You just got to hope that you don't come across any maniacs.
You just mind your business, and you won't get a knife in your stomach.
I think so. When you agree, George?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, we've not been stabbed yet. Although my old housemate got stabbed once.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm talking shit. Pete Kingley? He was in a nightclub and some guy was trying to stab another guy and he got caught in the crossfire and got stabbed in the arm.
Oh!
The OG bassist of Ona Snop?
Yeah, he was in Ona Snop as well. The first bass player of Ona Snop got stabbed and lived.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I used to live with him.
You didn't know that.
What's the song Long Distance Stabbing about?
That's about archery.
We were.
No, you should ask us more questions about what the songs are about relating to the title. I think that could be quite entertaining.
Henry's old band Lugubrious Children played a gig in Aachen in Germany. We were walking around this like old medieval city, and there's all these like old archery towers, and we were really stoned, and we were just like, "Yo, archery is long distance stabbing."
Hey, Henry, you were in Lugubrious Children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I play guitar. Lugubrious Children.
Did you ever get any of the tapes I made for Double Me? Did any of those ever
No.
make? Oh yeah, I put you guys out.
What, the 4-way split?
Yeah, I did a tape of that.
No way, really?
Hey, you never got tapes?
No, I didn't even know that. Thank you,
fuck.
man. I had no idea.
I don't. Oh, I gotta take it offline. I have none left.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I mean, I said like I think by that point I kind of like checked out a little bit with that band, so I wasn't really kind of that. I didn't really know what was going on.
No, I love Lugubrious Children. I was I hit
Oh
up
man, thanks.
hit up Mukro from Here and Now. We started talking, and I was like, I'd love to put this out on tape, and yeah, we.
Oh, sweet. He's
not-
a good
Mako
man
is
as well.
is a fucking legend. Mako is like.
Did you
one of
meet
the
him? Because
sickest
they
guys ever.
Double Me, they toured the States. Did you meet him?
No, I think I missed out on the shows that they were playing.
Okay, yeah, he's a
we
fucking
met
legend, man.
we met through Pitor from Hereta Profunda.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we know. Yeah, yeah.
He
and then-
messaged the Ona Snop page the other day asking if we wanted to do
Yeah.
a grindcore tribute to Typo Negative.
Did you say yes?
No.
Oh,
I was like,
Good.
no, we're not Typo fans. Sorry, but
Yeah, I don't really
But
like
good luck.
Typo Negative. Yeah.
I'll ask.
I don't recall saying good luck.
yeah.
Hope it goes well.
Sorry,
Pitor is he's a very nice man, but I'm gonna just say doing a release with him is always a nightmare.
Yeah.
Bad luck follows him.
He,
Oh, man.
yeah, he, I've only met him in person once because he used to message like various band pages about trying to get us to take copies of his records for distro, and I don't run a distro, and like none of the other people in any of the bands I'm in do. We'd always be like, no, and then he'd be like, come on, sure you don't want some of these hell bastard Herida Profunda picture disc splits? And I was like, I'm not like, yeah, I don't. And then we saw Herida Profunda in Leeds, and they were pretty sick. And then that's like the only time.
Yeah, they were. They were
He's
fucking.
messaged me.
Yeah,
He's messaged me like loads about taking these records off him.
He's a nice man. He's a silly nice man. What is the song "Come Over Here" or "Fuck Off" about?
That was something I said once to Joe, I think. Was that right, George?
I think so, yeah. And I think it kind of we thought about it after, and it doesn't really make any sense. Because obviously, if you're asking someone to come over here, they're already not here, so you can't really tell them to fuck off. Because you tell someone to fuck off when they're, you're like, go away kind of thing.
Yeah.
what a surprisingly Jeb
What's the song?
about.
What are the lyrics about?
Come over here or fuck off is about when you are in a situation where, regardless of what you do, you're fucked, basically. So it's basically like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you can come over here or you can fuck off back into your hole. It doesn't matter. You're still fucked.
It's like Catch-22, but for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent would be. 22.
Fern, what did you ask? What surprisingly Jeb?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Jeb is that fucking,
That was a Google Translate.
yeah. It was a review of was it us
Horse
or
Bastard.
of Horse Bastard? Yeah.
Do you know Horse Bastard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
we were on tour with
event
them.
page in Prague, and it just said "Horse Bastard is surprisingly Jeb."
Yeah, so someone had written on the wall of the event page something in Czech, and then it was like Horse Bastard in Czech, and then we translated it, and it said Horse Bastard is surprisingly Jeb. We were like, that's sick.
Because also like in the UK, calling someone a Jeb, that means that like you don't. I don't know that's like a slang word for like saying you don't like someone. They're like a dick, like a dickhead or whatever, like a Jeb.
So it's like they're like you're surprised they're a dick.
Yeah, surprisingly a dickhead. Yeah,
It's
but
funny.
yeah, a weird Google
Surprisingly,
Translate.
Jeb is
coincidence.
Surprisingly, Jeb is the one with the hash pipe stuff, and those are it's the only set of lyrics that our old singer wrote for Geezer. And
Oh,
basically,
yeah.
like when we recorded vocals for that album, he like didn't really know a lot of the songs, so we had to like go in the booth with him and like coach him through how to do all the lyrics and stuff. And he insisted on bringing a full doner kebab. No, he ate a full doner kebab before recording his vocals, like not out of any sort of like technique front, just because he was like drunk and was like, yeah, this will be sick. And then he brought in two microwave burgers into the room with him just in case he got hungry again. And I was in the room with him, and we both drank in the like 6 hours we did vocals. We drank like 8 cans of beer, and obviously these burgers were like heating up because we were getting all like sweaty while recording the vocals, and it was honestly one of the foulest smelling rooms I think I've ever been in my
I
life.
nearly threw up when I went in the room. Like, it smelled so bad, I started like gagging.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I had to like conduct him because like he didn't really get like the timing of it, so I'd be there like pointing at the lyrics and like like moving my hand in like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of motion, and yeah, it was fucked. But yeah, I don't know what the lyrics are actually about, but those are the only ones that he wrote. Me and Henry wrote the rest.
What is a
Oh,
CD
man.
DVD about?
It's about record plants, pressing plants, isn't it, George?
Oh,
Yeah,
is this about
it's
when
like-
your record got fucked up?
No, it's basically about like the hypocrisy of like bands who are like pro save the planet and like we're against like waste and manufacturing more plastic and stuff like that, but then also we'll press loads of records in like using these like sketchy pressing plants in Europe where like people have to work 12-hour days and get paid like shit. But also
yeah.
it's kind of hypocritical because that song is on a record that we made. So
Yes, yeah.
but,
Okay,
it's like
no, keep going,
hypocritical
keep going.
perspective.
All right, here's one that I'm sure everybody's wondering. What is pickle fork?
Oh, George.
That is so. There was basically like I am quite scared of flying, as is Henry, although he's a bit better than me recently because he's been going backwards and forwards Netherlands to see his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm really scared of flying. And before the pandemic, I was in the office every day at my job, just like reading the news, being, bored as you do. And I don't know if you've seen those Boeing 737 MAX planes that have all been just falling out the sky.
No.
Yeah, they stopped.
No.
They've like stopped. They've taken them out of flight. That they don't use them anymore, do they?
Yeah, and basically the reason that loads of these planes have been fucking up is because like a part of them, which is referred to as the pickle fork, basically like it detects, I don't know, like pressure in the atmosphere or something, but because they've got faulty pickle forks on them, it just makes the plane nosedive, and that's what makes them fall out the sky.
Fucking hell.
And yeah, so I'd be sat at work like reading these articles because I was bored with nothing to do about how planes were falling out the sky, and I'd just be
Just
like,
helping
now
your
I'm
fear
even
of
more
flying.
scared of flying. Yeah, exactly. So
helping your
that
fear.
Oh
song,
god.
yeah. So pickle fork is about me being really scared of flying, basically, and being like, I'm gonna die.
You know what we got to do, guys? We got to go back to America.
You got to go back to America.
You guys, it's like, you know what, guys, we gotta. I just spent the last 6 months learning about how these giant, massive planes crash. I think we need to get on a plane and tour America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like
like 10
that's
hours
the
on
thing
the
is that
plane.
like, yeah, we just kind of do it because like if we didn't be able to do really cool shit we've been able to do, but like we flew like when me and Henry flew over because we had to fly separately because of the like customs blag with getting into America because obviously you can't be a musician, so you have to do the whole like, oh, I'm a tourist thing. So we all flew separately. Me and Henry flew to Canada, and then we flew from London to Calgary to LA, but we did the border check in Calgary before we got on the plane to LA, and we'd obviously like done a really long flight, not really slept very much, and were really jet lagged and stuff, and then had to do the whole border spiel, which was turned out to be fine. But on the plane from Calgary to LA, like because I'd had no sleep and my emotions were all like up and down, because I was like, oh my god, we're actually going to be able to do this tour, like we didn't get kicked out, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like
I was just like, fuck this.
Texting everyone like, you still good? You didn't get home? All right, you didn't get sent home? Perfect.
Yeah.
I remember at the Fair Oaks show, you were unwrapping your Pico snare.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I posted it over in like a cardboard box with like some of my symbols and records and shit. Yeah, that was mad as well because it was like we didn't really know.
Sergio from ACDC that gave us it. Did you post it to him?
Yeah, because he did us some t-shirts as well,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, you can just post me everything." Very sound.
Yeah, that was. I remember just like watching you. Like that was like Christmas Day. You're like, oh, thank God, it's like not punctured.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was kind of because I think it was like a pair. It was like a pair of kick pedals and like some cymbals and a snare, which are all metal. And obviously, like I just written on this box, it was like musical equipment. And you know, I was amazed that the customs people didn't go to town on it and just open it up and be like, "What the fuck is all this spiky metal shit?" Because they usually don't like stuff like that. But it was,
Is this a box of knives?
yeah, the Ona Snop gun collection.
No, we take England wherever we go with us. So we post knives to whichever country we're going on tour.
Hell yeah.
Feel like they're at home. They're just rolling around in the back of the van, like, you know what, guys, these may kill us, but you know, if we get in a car accident,
Good old
car
British cutlery.
it's you know, if we get in a car accident, it's basically like a grenade going off in here. But you know, we're glad we got these.
Yeah, it's cool. With the Queen and country, etc.
We got time for a few more song questions. Let's go with Mother Hemp Horse.
That is something that. So my girlfriend was learning, tried to learn Mandarin for a bit, and she was talking to me about like the 4 tones. So basically, you can say what sounds like the same word but with different inflections, and it means different things. So I think the word in Chinese was she, and depending on like the way that you emphasize the last syllable, it can either mean like scolding, mother, hemp, or horse. And I was like,
Oh.
hey, that's a great song title. So I just stole mother. But I think our singer wrote those, and it's about him smoking too much weed and going mad, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And hemp is weed, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Right.
It's a derivative.
It's not like interchangeable. Like you want to say I'm gonna go smoke some hemp, but like it's a weed thing.
We'll allow it. We'll let it. It's very tenuous links here at Ona Snop Corp.
Constant entree.
Joe came up with that one. I think that was like some weird generator.
So as a band, like thematically throughout, we've always been like kind of referencing sauce and like food.
Yeah, like, that's it. Yeah, we love sauce over here.
like Mustard Farm, and then there's another. There's like another song. There's one of the songs we're talking about barbecue sauce loads. I can't remember, but
Constant Entree is about basically like doing stuff that you know is bad for you all the time and get to stop. In the case of like when you're at the all-you-can-eat place, keep piling your plate high, even though you know it's going to cause you to have a bad time.
You guys, do you guys miss all you can eat?
I'm trying to think the last time I had it like not.
You get it just before lockdown?
Yeah, so like the last day that. Yeah, the last day that restaurants were allowed to be open, because we had this period in the summer where like restaurants opened again. The government was like, "Go eat at the restaurants. Like we'll pay for half of your dinner," kind of thing, to try and get some economy movement type thing. And so there was a period where they could be opening. And I went to there's like a really good all-you-can-eat place in Leeds, which is like it's like a Chinese cookery school. And I think that the deal is basically like all of the students are in the kitchen, and the fact you basically just order loads of dishes. They just have to cook them up, and it's like a flat rate. So you pay like 20. You just order as much as you want, rather than like going to a thing and picking out like cold stuff. They just do you like fresh plates.
See,
it's pretty good.
Fern and I's all you can eat place in town. It's not any specific Asian country. It's just called Asian Buffet.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's you can get really shitty sushi. You can get really shitty Chinese food. You can get really shitty Thai food, and I think they also have pizza.
Yeah, for no reason, and French fries.
They have a plate of French fries and like not chicken wings, but like chicken tenders, I think, or like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, for the people that aren't adventurous, I guess.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
and then they
there
got
used
and
to be
then
a place. I think there is still a place actually in Leeds. Obviously, it's not open at the minute, called Red Hot Buffet, and the interior it's like kitted out like a plane, and it's meant to be like, "Ooh, we'll take you around the world, and you can have pizza and pasta and curry
Hell
and
yeah.
and noodles and everything, and it's just literally fucking everything. It's insane. It's not
what I
good.
love about describing like buffets is like it's like you really want a poor version of everything from around the world. It's a perfect plate. It's a perfect place to go.
Yeah, that like we always go to in Las Vegas. There's always a stop called Texas Station. They have the worst fucking food, like I've ever eaten. But we
so-
always go there
So
because it's
cheap, and
just
it's so cheap.
it's like $13, fucking everything. It's
The
so
drink,
good.
it's like it's off the strip. It's like you got to drive like 5 minutes off the strip. It's like it's so far away from the strip, like to the point where you're like you're still in Vegas, but it's like it's not Vegas. It's like oh, it's Vegas.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
how it
You're like wondering
typically
who goes there, and like why it's there.
Me.
It's the
is. Me and Tommy. Me and
like-
Yeah, I
Tommy.
mean, it sounds pretty good. Like,
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
The food
I
is
really
disgusting.
I really like those places in a way where it's like we can't do one thing well, so let's do everything.
do everything poor.
Oh,
Yeah.
so when
And
I was
that'd
in
be
I was in
our thing.
Japan, I visited the Ramen Noodle Museum, and they had like
Dude, I went there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in the Nissin cup noodle museum.
yeah. Did you go to the very
Dude.
top with like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
restaurants and stuff?
Yeah, I fucking been there.
Did you eat the ice cream?
No, I did not eat the ice cream.
That is one of the worst fucking things I've ever eaten in my life. It's literally soft serve ice cream with the chicken powder that for the instant noodles on top, and like the little
shit.
little pieces of like the little vegetables and stuff inside the cup noodles, like dry on
in
it
the ice cream.
in the ice cream. It's fucking disgusting. I almost threw up.
Is it vanilla ice
crazy.
cream? or
Yeah,
is
it's
it,
like vanilla ice cream with like the chicken
Okay.
powder on. It's fucking horrific.
Did you
man,
design
I want to
your
go
own
to
cup
Japan
noodle?
so bad.
It's no, you don't want that. But yes, I did design my own cup noodle, and I ate it. I think like a month after, like I made it because I was hungry. I wanted to
did
keep
they-
it forever, but no, I didn't.
We
just-
we ate ours in like me and my girlfriend ate ours when we were still in Japan because we ran out of money.
Oh
We were like,
no!
oh man, we got to eat this now.
So one of my buddies,
It's like we're in college all over again.
one of my buddies before I went, he spent all his money on like the first 3 days, just because he was spending all his money on lavish like food and stuff. And for like the
Yeah.
rest of the 2 weeks, he was just begging his group of friends, which it's Tommy, it's Wesley, Kevin, and Avery. He was just begging them, like, "Hey, bro, can I please have like 500 yen, please? I need to eat today."
Who,
it
wait,
was
who ate, who spent it all?
horrific.
Was it Wesley?
Oh,
Did you go to
Kevin.
that- did you
Kevin
go to
wasted
that
all his
Coco
money.
Curry House place.
What's up?
Did you go to Coco Curry House?
Unfortunately,
Ichiban
no,
Coco.
because I have a Coco Curry like not too far from where I live, so I just go there.
Fuck, no way. What in OC?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a huge
huge,
Japanese population in Orange County.
No,
And-
Sick.
like,
That
yeah.
place is amazing. I went there a total of 9 times.
Oh wait, no, that's a lie. Yes, I went the first night for my second time. I went there. So yes, I
Yeah,
did go
it,
there.
it slaps there.
Oh, Coco Curry. Have you ever had Go-Go Curry, the one with the gorilla?
No.
Oh, well, there's one that's Go-Go Curry that's not Coco Curry, and I was confused for a sec because there's a picture of a gorilla there, like as their logo.
This is the one I want.
Yeah, I want the one with the gorilla, please. Is Ona
I think
Snop
you're
a
saying-
reference to masturbating?
No.
It might be.
They answered
So-
that
No,
way too
it's not.
quickly for me.
The origins of Ona Snop are shrouded in mystery, but there is actually now like video footage which confirms the origins of said name, but we can't disclose it.
Oh, because
I've asked-
Onani
it's not-
is
it's not-
masturbating in Japanese, so I thought Ona Snop is you use the same 3. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
What we
Well,
just
the thing is,
we discovered as
it's-
well that in Swedish it means like wanking willy. So like yeah, we've kind of got like it was an accident, but like yeah, it turns out like yeah, we've been put up under the wanking banner of the band.
Yeah,
Guys,
totally.
you guys are
Oh man.
you guys are very defensive of that question. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
It's because the
It's the most animated
truth
we've
is
been like the whole
rubbish.
time.
The lie is
Yeah, that's the
better
thing,
than the
we
truth.
we can't really live up to the because it's been a thing now that people are like, what is it? What does it mean? And the origin story is like pretty boring and like not very exciting. But the fact that we won't disclose it adds
Just
mystery to it.
Yeah, it's just an in joke, but it's like not a good one, and it's not offensive. It's not offensive or interesting or anything. It's just something's. Well, no, I'm telling you now. I can't tell you.
Okay. Do you want to call it, Tommy?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I guess we got. You guys are probably, what is it? Almost 8 o'clock there.
I don't know
past
what
7.
time it is.
By 7. Yeah, I guess. What you're
We're-
saying is, Ona Snop, when you guys come out to Orange County, we got to take you to get some curry.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
just. Any,
We're
like,
about to make
terrible
fucking
all-you-can-eat
hot wings
food.
now.
Oh yeah, so we gotta get. So you gotta get. Do you guys like the spicy shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, you got to
We're
take them to
gonna-
Cali Tacos.
Oh yeah, we're gonna ruin you guys.
Yeah, there's so much good food in
Yeah.
OC.
Oh man, I miss Mexican food like every day. As in, I think about it all the time.
As
Jose-
no, never mind. I was gonna say something stupid. Go ahead, Tommy.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, if you guys are in LA, you probably that was a good place to
Yeah.
place to be if you wanted that.
Oh, it was
I think
fucking
one time
incredible.
I had like 3 burritos in one day.
Oh fuck
Yes.
yeah. I gotta
That's
take when you
fucking
when you
awesome.
come to OC, I gotta take you to a place called Cali Tacos. It's hands down one of the best burritos I've ever had in my life. And I'm Mexican and I go to like Mexico like often. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Take you.
Man,
You know what
please
we'll
take
do
us
is
there. We will come.
you do
just for
with
that.
LA. How you played LA 5 nights? We'll book you like 3 OC shows. They'll all be terrible because basically Orange County is like so. It's still pretty big, but like compared to LA, it's a lot smaller. But bands will like try to play like 2 OC shows, and promoters will be like, "Get the fuck out! Go to LA! Get the fuck out of here! I already have one."
Mm-hmm.
Bands will try to play Santa Ana, like Fullerton and like Garden Grove, and it's like you can't be doing that. They're gonna be cutting into each other. Because
Yeah.
LA, they don't drive. They're like, if we can't get there in 10 minutes, we're not fucking going.
Yeah.
That's
See
why
is
when
like-
we
That's true,
played
yeah.
LA 4 times, it was mostly to different people every time.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
completely
yeah,
different
definitely.
crowd.
Yeah,
But
I'm
like
gonna go to the
a
one
couple
in
people.
my city. Yeah. Yeah, it's
So like,
with
yeah,
Orange County.
there's a few legends that came to a few shows, but the rest of it was like different heads.
Yeah, I went to 2 of them.
Legend.
I
Yeah,
remember.
but
Yeah, man.
with Orange County, it's like everyone here is so used to like having, because Orange County is not nearly as poppin' as LA, so like everyone in Orange County is used to having to drive like 45 minutes to an hour to get to a good show. Like once the show started kind of kicking back up in Orange County, everyone's like, well, fuck, we can all go like to shows like within like 20-30 minutes from us. Versus like LA is like so massive that it's just like, if it's taking me more than 10 minutes to get there, I ain't fucking going. Like, I'm not dealing with traffic.
It's kind of like that with London. Like people just go to like the shows that are like immediately around them, but they won't travel across the city for shows because it would take too long.
Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, I guess because you guys have to take more public transport than everyone in California drives. It's
Yeah.
having a car is mandatory out here for a lot of people.
Yeah, everyone here is at like the mercy of public transport.
You can walk to like any show in Leeds.
But yeah, it was great. It was great talking to you guys. If you wanna plug your shit.
We're on the snot.
We're sick.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We love to fucking rock. We will be back one day in the future, and we've already written another 7-inch and a split with con artists from Victoria, BC, Canada. So
Oh,
look
fuck
out
yeah,
for that. That's gonna happen.
Tommy's band.
Yeah, we're fucking buzzing.
Yeah. Cheers,
Yeah.
Tommy. Cheers, Fern.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Thanks for
no
having us.
time.
Nice to speak to you guys.
And yeah, we love you.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you the video so you can find out what the name's about, but we're not gonna publish it in this.
Okay, for sure.
Insider scoop, Fern.
You will be disappointed, I tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Which
it's like
ultimately is how
it's
Ona
like
Snop will leave you,
Yeah.
genuinely.
We will leave you on that. Disappointed. 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 On that. Disappointed.